Hello students, today we will learn determiners. So determiners are those words that are prefixed before noun to determine their meaning. These words mark the subsequent arrival of noun and modifies the noun which follows it. In other words, we can say that determiners are the words that modify the noun in a certain manner. Okay? For a better learning, we divide determiners in the following types. The first one is articles. In articles, we have a and the. Then second, demonstrative determiners. In demonstrative determiners, we have this, that, these, those. Then third, possessive determiners. In possessive determiners, we have all the possessive case of personal pronoun, my, your, our, etc. Then fourth one, indefinite determiners. In indefinite determiners, we have quantifiers and numbers. You can see here. Then fifth one, distributive determiners. In distributive determiners, we have these four, each, every, neither, either. We'll know about all these determiners in our further slides. First of all, we will learn about articles. So you know that there are two types of articles, indefinite articles and definite articles. Indefinite articles are a and n, and definite article is the. And I'm very sure that you all know the uses of an and the. Still we will learn about them. So a and n, these are indefinite articles. Now the indefinite articles points out indefinite person or thing. As the name suggests, indefinite. So indefinite means the noun is indefinite. And how will you get to know that noun is indefinite? When the noun is used for the first time. Means it's new for you. It's new. It's new means it's indefinite. It's not certain what the noun is. So then we consider that noun as indefinite and we use a or n. Second is that indefinite article is used before singular countable noun. Singular countable nouns means when the noun is one in number. Okay, it's singular. Now, where should we use a or n? So the choice between a or n is determined by sound. Okay, sound of that noun. How the sound of that noun? So before a word beginning with a vowel sound, n is used. Okay. For example, orange. So this noun orange, it starts with the sound o, and that o is a vowel sound. So we will use n. Then a word beginning with consonant sound, then we use a. Okay. For example, book. So the beginning sound of book is b. That is a consonant sound. So we will use a before book. Next is definite article. So the is definite article. Okay. And definite article the normally points out particular person or thing. Particular person or thing, like we talk about a or n, that they are used before indefinite noun or thing, means when the noun is introduced for the first time. Now we are talking about the same noun. So that same noun becomes particular. For example, I'm saying that I saw a boy. So a boy, it's not a certain boy. I'm talking about a boy. Okay. So it is this boy is being introduced for the first time. That's why a. Now I want to speak further about the same boy. So I'll say the boy was wearing white shirt. So now in next sentence, the boy is for the same boy which was introduced in the first sentence. So when the boy was introduced for the first time, it was a boy, and then in next sentence it is the same. It is the particular boy. So we are using the boy. Then it is used before singular countable nouns. It may be used before plural countable nouns or uncountable nouns. Fine. Definite determiner the is used before the following nouns. The first, a singular noun when it refers to a particular class or group. For example, the luxury car is a rich man's vehicle. So here the luxury car means all the cars, a group, a class of all the cars which comes in the category of luxurious cars. Then my brother has joined the NDA. So here the NDA is a group which means National Defense Academy. So we are using the before NDA. Second, the is used before names of rivers, names of mountains, ranges, names of gulfs, names of seas, names of oceans, names of islands, names of ships, etc. For example, the Yamuna River, the Shivalik range of mountains, the Pacific Ocean, it's a name of an ocean, the Titanic, it's a name of a ship. The is used before the countries with plural names. For example, the Philippines, the Maldives, also the Netherlands and the countries which are united like the USA. Then the is used before books of religions like the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the Holy Quran. The is used before names of hotels, museums and certain buildings names. For example, the Oberoi group of hotels, the Burj Khalifa. We use the before the last names of families in the plural group. Means when we are putting surname to indicate the whole family, like the Madans, the Malhotras, the Guptas. Then 7, the names of newspapers and magazines. You can see examples here, the Hindustan Times, the Top Gear. Superlatives of adjectives. So you know about superlative degrees of adjectives. So we use the before the superlative degree of the adjectives, like the best boy or the tallest building. These are superlative degree. We use the before descriptive adjectives referring to a whole group of class, like the working class, the middle class. It's similar to the first example. Then the names of races and communities, okay, like the Hindus, the Christian. We use the before the expressions of the English language, a few expressions only, like the colleagues, both the sisters. Okay, so this is one expression where we use the. So we have learned where we should use the. Now we have to see where we should not use the. So there are few places where the definite determiner the should not be used. Okay, so like the should not be used before abstract nouns. Abstract nouns like the death, the victory. Okay, we should not use the before plural nouns, proper nouns, not all but a few proper nouns like names. Okay, names like the Rajesh. We should not use the before names of meals. We should not use the before colors, before materials when they are being used in general sense. Okay, so when all these are used in general sense, we should not use the. But when they are for some particular reason, then we can use the also. Then the should not be used before name of games like the cricket. Then the expression like all day, by road and air, here also we don't use the.